Hi, folks. I discovered a bunch of problems with Auralia. It turns out there were some really fundamental things that didn't cross over to Auralia 6 when they came out with the new software. So I'm having to redo a whole bunch of stuff, almost every test. But I thought I'd at least still shoot a quick video just to show you what Auralia looks like and how you can get in and start doing some practice now, even though we won't have the tests ready. So I'm posting the Auralia link right by this video in the module. So you can click that link and you're going to download Auralia 6. Our school code is EDCC. You get this fancy little thing when you open Auralia for the first time. Oh, let me... yeah, I'll change that in a second. So I've got a test student account here. So when you register, you set up your name and password. And let me change the size of this window. So that it fits in the screen. How's that? Okay, so I've logged in as a student here, and one of the first things you'll do is go into settings and change your details. And under this, you'll choose which class. Now, if you're in 141, first year theory, you click 141. If you're in 241, click 241. So I choose my class that I'm in here. So I'm going to choose, actually I'm going to show you 241 so you can see. And there's something about Auralia is kind of funky. There's not a save button. You make a change somewhere and it's changed. Oh, you can also change your password here if you like under that change your details setting. You just close the window. You don't actually hit save or anything. Now, each time you do this, whenever you change something in settings, you need to go here and hit refresh. There. By doing that, now it's changed me to 241, and we can actually see the second year theory quizzes tests set up here. This is what you'll see in 141, but you'll see in a second when we go back to 141. Change your details, uncheck 241, check 141, and then again refresh. You'll see that there are no tasks. There are no tests because I'm in the process of resetting all of those, and I'll have those done by the end of the weekend. Okay, but what you can do while you're in here, you can still get, select that course, 141 if that's your class. We can do some practice. And I'll show you the main things we're going to be working on out of the gate are interval recognition. And you can start with level 1, level 2. These are just working on whole step and half step recognition. The first level that I test you on is level 3, where you're listening for a unison, perfect fourths, perfect fifths, and perfect octaves. And then week by week, we'll move up through the levels. So if you really want to prepare yourself for that first test, get into level 3. But if you want to set yourself up, for things that are a little bit easier, getting into level 3, then go ahead and practice. That's the whole idea behind this practice area, is you can work as much as you want. So we'll be doing interval recognition. We'll be doing scales, and we start right out with level 1. the ability to hear the difference between a major scale and a natural minor scale. We'll be doing some rhythm work, starting out with pulse tapping, where you're tapping along with very basic rhythms. Play along with that. Also, rhythm elements. I really like this particular topic. Now, I just wrote to them about this, quavers and semiquavers. This is how in Europe, in England, in Australia, where this program is made, that's how they refer to quarter notes and half notes and eighth notes is the term quaver. But it only does it on the first level. After that, they start saying eighth notes, 16th notes. So I wrote to them to say, what is up with that? Anyway, rhythm elements is pretty cool. Did you hear that little click? They give me a quarter note click, and then you hear dot, dot, dot. That's this element. Yay! So we get into the rhythm stuff after Chapter 2, which is our chapter on rhythm. The other thing down the road, we'll be doing some chord recognition and starting with level 1, major minor chords, moving up through levels. So again, the main things to be working on are interval recognition, scales. For Chapter 2, I like pulse tapping and rhythm elements. We'll also do some rhythm element dictation. Those three in the rhythm section. And then for chords, chord recognition, just working through the first few levels. I think we stick with just triad work. Yeah, just triad work on chord recognition. Alrighty, well there you go. There's an introduction to Auralia. Even though I don't have the tests up, you can definitely get logged in, get registered, start doing some practice, specifically on intervals first. Intervals and scales are the first things we do. So get into interval recognition and scales, and you'll have a head start on what we'll be doing over the next week or so. Alrighty, enjoy.